Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking baseball and we're doing it rapid fire style. We're going to go down the line, pick 5 games, hopefully pick 5 winners, and if not, at least pick or give you some good information to base your bets on. We've got Sean Higgs joining us for this week's segment of Rapid Fire. Sean, we're starting off with Cleveland at Detroit. We've got Shane Bieber on the mound for the Indians. Big road favorites here at minus 170. Matthew Boyd, the lefty, going for Detroit, who is plus 155 at home. Total is 7 runs. Sean, who do you like or what's the play?
Yeah, it's tough to take the Indians. I know Bieber's, everybody loves Bieber, right? He's wonderful. You want to take him. But the offense I can't get behind laying the 170 range, especially on the road with a team that has trouble hitting. And Boyd, both guys have just been so-so the last 3 starts. So for me here, part of me would say, let's take the flyer on Detroit, maybe a nice home dog, but I can't do that. I can't do it. I'll go under the 7 here. It's painful 7, but getaway day here, early start, 1 o'clock. Maybe any limited offense will get even more limited. So I'll go under the 7 runs in Motown.
Yeah, I'm on the same wavelength, except for I'm going to go first 5 under just because I think Shane Bieber obviously has the ability to go deep in this game. And Cleveland does have some good arms coming out of that bullpen, but I'm not sure if I can trust Detroit's bullpen. And Matthew Boyd's actually been really good this season. He was one of my favorite pitchers to fade last season because he gave up all those home runs. I think he led the majors in home runs given up. However, he's coming off a 5 2/3 scoreless against Cleveland on opening day. So he did fare well against these Indian bats. I'm going to go under the first 5, 3.5 runs in the first 5 innings. Moving on to the Reds and the Nationals. Let's see what the odds are for this one. Where is it? There it is. Sonny Gray going against Steven Strasburg. And Strasburg is favored here at home. Washington minus 143. Total is 8 runs. If you like Cincinnati, they're plus 119. A matchup of 2 really solid pitchers. Sean, who do you like or what's the play here?
I'm liking the dog. I actually saw a little plus 123-ish out there. So if always shop around, find a good line. I'm taking Sonny Gray here. Strauss, listen, second start off the DL. His first was okay. But again, you go 5 innings and you look good against the Orioles. I mean, they've lost, 9 in a row? The Orioles aren't a good team. I'll take the Reds here. Small dog, Sonny Gray. The guy excels in small markets like this. He was good with the A's, solid with the Reds last year. And again, Strass, I don't know. I want him to be good. I have a future Cy Young ticket on him. I might as well use it to blow my nose with. But I'm taking Sonny Gray, 119, 120. Let's go Cincy, get it done here. They got the bats. I think they'll get Strass for a couple runs here.
Yeah, I'll take a flyer on the underdog here, but in the first 5, Sonny Gray, a really solid pitcher. I know. Well, if you like the pitching matchup and you're not too sure about the bullpens, which who knows with the Nats and the Reds, I do like Cincinnati in the first 5 here. Sonny Gray, I think, is worth an underdog price here, coming on the road here against Strasburg, because Strasburg will give up a few home runs here and there. He's not super lights out, and as you mentioned, he is coming off the IL. So, yeah, I'll take the Reds in the first 5, 4+ money. Moving on to the Orioles and the White Sox. We've got the White Sox. I'm sure they're big favorites in this one. What's a surprise? Minus 212 or minus 220. Wherever you get it, it is big juice on that one. Total is 9 runs. If you like the O's, and Bruce Zimmerman, the lefty, he is plus 177. Dylan Cease on the mound for the White Sox. I know we all know the White Sox crush lefties, but this is a hefty price for this White Sox team. Sean, who do you like or what's the play?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, Orioles lost 9 in a row here. It's White Sox and run line. I would rather lose on a run line than lay 220 or whatever it's going to be when this game closes. I just can't in good conscience lay big numbers like that. Then it's hard just winning one. I got to win 2 games, 2.5 games to get even off that. I'll take the run line here. It's minus 115. Only way to go. Maybe look at the over, perhaps. I mean, if you think the White Sox are going to win, I guess you want to lay to 220, but obviously they're going to put up some runs. So that may be another way to play it. I'm just going to go run line, minus 115, safer bet. 6-1, I'm happy.
Yeah, I like White Sox on the run line here as well. As I mentioned, they're really, really good against lefties. 14-0 last season and 10-3 this year. So they have cooled off a little bit, but two of those were to Mike Minor, I believe, of the Royals. So at least he's not pitching this one. And Bruce Zimmerman is not exactly a punch out lefty. It'd be different if we were talking about a really lights out pitcher, but this White Sox lineup against lefties is so, so good. It's hard to fade them here. And also against the spread, they're 26-22 on the run line. I guess that's what that metric is measuring. So still profitable on the run line there. Let's take the White Sox on the run line as well. Let's move on to the Angels and the A's headed out west for this one. Just got to catch my breath. Got to love this rapid fire. Oakland minus 140. Total is 8 runs. Chris Bassett, the home pitcher for the Oakland Athletics. And then Shohei Ohtani, the righty, and all MVP. I think he's the MVP because he can hit too. You got the Angels at plus 170 here. Sean, who do you like or what's the play?
I'm going to look at the under in this game, actually. Ohtani's solid on the hill. Bassett's come around since a slow start. And the Angels lineup, okay, they put up a bunch of runs today, but I'm not buying beating up on Texas. I think the A's are a little better. So I'm going to go under, believe it or not. I know overs look like it's a better play here at 8, but Ohtani's just been excellent. And Bassett had a nice month of May. So count me in on the under 8.
Yeah, I'm always on under, so you don't ever have to explain yourself to me because I love taking unders. I know I'm probably in the minority in that category, but the A's are actually top 10 in the league in strikeouts. So if you've got a guy like Ohtani on the mound that has really filthy stuff, and then Bassett is just steady Eddie, it just seems like every outing, it's 6 innings, 2 runs. For the most part, he's one of the most consistent pitchers for the A's. I will take a first 5 under. Wow, gotta make sure and enunciate. First 5 under 4 in that one. Moving on before I make this R-rated. Blue Jays and Yankees. This one at Yankee Stadium. I know they've had some inclement weather up there, so I believe this is the first game of a doubleheader. Pitching matchup here that we're talking about in this one is Robbie Ray against Jordan Montgomery, a pair of lefties going for both squads. Let's take a look at the odds for this one. I would imagine the Yankees are favored. They are minus 140. Total is 9 runs. Sean, who do you like or what's the play?
I'm going to grab Toronto plus the 120 here. So game 1 of the double dipper, but I like Robbie Ray. I like the one in Arizona. Has he hurt me in the past? Yeah, it's like a terrible relationship I have with this guy. But I'm going to ride him here. It's paid off for my Carlos Rondon. That guy finally came around after a couple of years of me trying to have him break through. He hasn't walked a guy in 1 walk in his last 6 starts I saw. I mean, 10 walks on the year. So he's always been a strikeout guy. The problem was he'd always have 4 walks and 5 Ks in 4 innings and he'd be out of the game. So him striking out guys and not putting guys on base, huge. And Montgomery, I'm not a huge fan of Jordan Montgomery. And I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm Toronto here. They're going to give the Yankees a hard time. I kind of like Toronto in tonight's game. Got rained out with their young prospect coming up. But I'll take them here. I'll probably take them both games as doubleheader. Give me the dog Blue Jays here.
Yeah, and especially, if you win, that covers some of your losses, which is always nice. I will say something about the Yankees lineup. A couple of guys are expecting new babies, so they'll be out of the lineup. DJ LeMahieu is already placed on the paternity list. Don't think he'll probably be back for this one. And Luke Voigt is expected to miss this weekend series against the Tigers, so that means he could be, leaving anytime because we know how babies are. They kind of come when they want. So if you're without both of those sluggers in the lineup, those are 2 big bats in the lineup that would be missing here. So another reason to kind of like the Blue Jays here. I'll take the Blue Jays in the first 5 just because I know actually, you know what? I'm going to go full game because I do like the bullpen for the Blue Jays is actually really good. One of the best bullpens in all of baseball. So I do not have an argument there. Let's go full game. I'm just so used to taking first 5 bets. But that's going to do it for our rapid fire picks here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Sean Higgs, as always. Sean, thanks for joining us. We've got a promo code. The code is HISTORY for 20% off the entire site of picksandparlays.net.